Okay guys, welcome to this tutorial where I'll be taking you through a few shortcuts. These are actually meant to help you navigate quickly through your documents, and it's not going to be like the normal shortcuts that you would be used to, like save as and open and all of that in your document like that. But it's actually meant to assist you work faster, especially when you're dealing with a lot of documents. So this is for you, like a lot of data. This is for you. So the first one that I would present to you is like if you are here and you want to get to the end of the document, like where there's this information. So you can do that by clicking Control and the arrow to the right, on the Control to the arrow to the right, and then you can see that it takes you quickly from here to there. I mean, in this case, it may be that we only have, like, these few documents, but sometimes it happens that this can go up to column AA, which that is not very close from here. So when you have got a lot of data that you're dealing with, this will be very useful. And then the second one that we're dealing with, we're looking at having to highlight this information. So you can use Control Shift and the arrow, and then it will highlight to the end, and then going to, while we have that on, and then arrow down, it highlights that. And then if you want to highlight further, we can, while having the Control and the Shift, and then we can still go arrow down or arrow up. Going back to the Control and tab, Control and arrow, you go Control and you click arrow, and then it takes you right to the end of the document as far as the right is concerned. But then also you can do Control and arrow down, it takes you right down to the document, and then left and to the right, and then you can easily get to the very end of the document, to the very beginning of the document, that is A1, and then you can go to XFD and 1,048,000. So you can do that very quickly. So using the Control and the arrows, like arrow down, arrow up. So you can see like how useful this one is. I used to work with a lot of data, so I know how people will find this to be useful. Same thing applies to the highlighting of the data. Like if you want to highlight everything, really you can highlight everything in a flash. Like you go Control Shift arrow to the side and arrow down, and you can highlight everything really in this document. But while you are given the opportunity to select, because you can use this here, but it just highlights everything, and you might need to highlight a certain section or even some sections. So this is quite useful. And then the other shortcut that I found to be very useful is when you are pasting information and you find that you don't really want to paste everything as is, because if you're using the controls, if you highlight Control C, Control V, it copies everything including the format. So, and in the formulas also, if you highlight this here, you control copy and paste, you will see that this now does not give us what we had here, because it had copied this formula and is summing what is here, but only that we only have this view here. So if you want to have it better, let's undo, and then we come here, we Control C and then C for copy, then you come here Control V, you see that, and then you can click Control and then you release Control and you click on V, and then it gives you the values. So basically it would have copied this to that directly, regardless of whether this was a sum or these were actual values. So in this case you will find this useful. So basically it's Control C, Control V, and then Control, release Control, and then V. So this is the same as having copied this, and then you right click here, and then you click on this one, which is 1, 2, 3, which is only pasting values. and you can also find it also under space special and values. So this is also a useful shortcut that you will find very useful. And the other shortcut that I found useful is if you are here, because these numbers are quite cumbersome to read, so you can control shift and the exclamation mark, and you see now these numbers are separated with a comma, control shift exclamation mark, so you find them to be easily readable like this, unlike if they are all clumped up. And you would also find it very useful to navigate through documents, because sometimes you find yourself working with more than one document and having to use the mouse to select each document every time. It takes quite some time, and especially if you're dealing with just a few documents, like 2 to 3 documents. So if you're here, you can easily use Alt and Tab, press Alt and hold, and then Tab. Then if you're looking at Alt and Tab, it takes you through to the previous document that you're looking at. Alt and Tab. Then you can easily copy from here, paste here, and copy from here and paste here. Like it's with ease. You can easily do that if you're working with 2 documents. And also another one, if you press on the window button and tap, it gives you like a list of open windows, so you can use the arrow and whatever you want, and then you can just click on enter, and then it will bring you that one that you're selecting. So you can see that it is quite fast. Alt and tab just to navigate through documents. It's as easy as that. Alt and tab. And then the other one is like if you go Alt and tab, and for you to be able to go back there, you need to go like tap until you go to the end, and then eventually you'll get back there. But then if you see that you've passed, you can just hold on to, you don't let go of the Alt, then you go for shift and then tap, it takes you back, then you're here, and then you go and then it takes you back and you're here. Tap, shift, tap. So that's Alt, tap, shift, tap, and you see how easy it is now to navigate through to these documents of ours. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to subscribe. If there's any criticism, just share with me. I will make sure that I improve on that. And if you would like for me to, and also if you think that I should cover some other aspects of Excel or any other program, just let me know. I will gladly do so. Okay guys, you can just like and subscribe. Let me know what else you'd like to know, and we'll meet in the other side of the videos. Thank you.